Fishing. Hi. Here we are at the beautiful Oregon Country Fair with my wonderful husband. Only took me 13 tries.
Restaurant I'm opening.
How do I zoom in and out?
Right there, yeah. It's a new restaurant.
What's the restaurant?
It's called, it's a coleslaw restaurant. It's called The Slaw.
Got it.
And, right, and you go there and like, there's all these kinds of coleslaws. And you're like, oh yeah. I'll have like Cajun barbecue or Thai slaw.
In a bar or you order
it's
from?
a restaurant. And see, the thing is, it comes to the table and on the side there's like a little tiny, like a hamburger, but like nobody eats it. It's like a garnish.
So you're selling coleslaw at the Slaw
but
House.
it comes with these little hamburgers as a garnish.
That's
at the coleslaw.
I've never had such a thing.
Yeah.
Wow, what would you tell a vegetarian to do?
I would tell them to eat at train tracks. What's this red thing here? What is this thing? Say something.
What am I saying?
I don't know.
God was in my
What the hell's been going on?
It's almost looking over. God damn it.
Shine, this is what we call your God shot right here.
Jim.
This is your God shot.
What do you think, Jim? You want to go around?
Oh, those are from my tent.
They're extra large.
They're kind of gooey.
Yeah,
Extra large one?
I wear the extra large.
Yeah, you fisting her lately?
We're still rolling.
You bet I am.
And cut! Yeah. Nice.
The ceiling, punchline. Every joke is structured like premise plus setup plus punchline plus
Right.
segue plus tagline and equals joke. And
What's it like having an older sister?
wonderful.
Must suck. Always living in her shadow.
I like it. She's actually like a quarter inch taller than me, so I'm living in her shadow.
Oh.
But occasionally we step on each other's shadow.
Right. Yeah. This is
Big
the
camera.
Chef Ray's television show you're on.
Really? No shit.
Yeah.
What channel?
Just whatever. It's like a movie.
Yay, Chef
Your
Ray's
DVD
movie.
player.
Yay.
It's in there right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it live?
Knock on the screen. Knock on the screen.
Hello?
Yeah, see?
Here you go.
That's cool. Phil,
Jim.
what are we cooking here?
Cooking
Why?
the Yes We Canapé pea, garlic, and goat cheese puree.
I love this. I love this.
This place was full a second ago.
Feral hippie children. Walking through light through God's light. This might be the best shot I've ever gotten at the film.
So cool. Jesus is so cool.
I had a dream that the world was redeemed for 10 cents. I had a dream the world was redeemed for 10 cents. But but only had a nickel. Only had a nickel.
I wish I had pants like that.
Time Warner lost control of the minds they were controlling. George bitch got high, took the cabinet bowling. He declared martial law, made the stones stop rolling. They of course gathered moss in retaliation, sold it to Egypt to help with their inflation. It was Northern Hemispheric economic salvation. Earth first put a dam on the Silicon River, turning Silicon Valley into Silicon Reservoir. But they called it a lake, but they called it a lake, but they called it a lake, but they called it a lake. Didn't want the dot-commies to know it was fake. And the press bought it hook, line, and sinker. Dan rather was admired for being an independent thinker. I had a dream that the world was a dean for 10 cents. I had a dream that the world was a dean for 10 cents. I had a dream that the world was a dean for 10 cents. But I only had a nickel, people. Are you all ready to get oxygenated?
Yeah!
Are you ready for the oxygenation to oxygenate yourself?
Yeah. I think.
Oxygenator, at your service.
What's he talking about?
Music pop pop. Oregon Country Fair.
Yeah.
The world was a dream for 10 cents. McDonald's was under investigation by the DEA for selling incense to minors. John Lennon got raised by a secret admirer. Bill Shakespeare was working at the National Enquirer, talking about Pamela's reduction in diameter, all the while spouting in diameter town. Half the people in the world decided to leave after listening to the Swami spouting his thoughts about the grass being greener on the other side of the galaxy. Solving overpopulation in one fell swoop. Nostradamus started going into therapy group. Charlton Heston was banished to the planet of the apes after all his fans realized the raisins are just dried out grapes. I had a dream that the world was a dream for 10 cent people. I had a dream that the world was a dream for 10 cent. I had a dream that the world was a dream for 10 cent. But but I only had a nickel, unfortunately. But I only had a nickel. Only had a nickel. And that's why I was. That's why I was. That's why I was. I was taking back aluminum, getting paid by the pound, and I got so good at E-Trade that I could tell the sound of extra cycle going up and Bill Gates going down. Global warming turned out to be totally wrong. There were people wearing earmuffs all summer long. TV became illegal. Jesus was a stowaway with Darwin on the Beagle. Winnie the Pooh turned out to be gay and got married to Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Whole animal kingdom went to the wedding, even though Pat Robertson were promising Armageddon. I had a dream that the world was a dream for 10 cents. I had a dream that the world was a dream for 10 cents.
social relation can't be changed with a bomb. It takes more than dynamite to get folks to respond. Of course, tomorrow morning, if our whole system collapsed, they divide ourselves again through lines of gender, race, and class. But tonight, I don't care if we win a million hearts unless we rip them out their chests and start throwing them at cars. Cause tonight, it's not enough to sympathize and wear pins. They count everyone who doesn't rise up as a win. Lying in bed, we dream 1,000 revolutionary plots. We're fucking petrified to use the bit of power that we got. It's not to say it's not important to build and organize, but all talk and no act is just reaction in disguise. So some of us are gonna wait another 1,000 years for the world to lose their crutches and to swallow their fears. Cause complacency is guilt and response is overdue. Sally, the movement needs your heart, but it needs your body too. And we'll build castles in the sky with the ruins of a hell on earth, and find the rage to live inside, so full it's about to burst. Sadly, we'll shout our songs through the wreckage tonight and smuggle our stories out through the gauntlets that bring them back to life as bombs and beating hearts. And a little bit of each of us inside is a cop. We try to fuck each other over just to rise to the top. And the dog mimics the master body, only eats the scraps. We whip the ones below just to get cracked on our own backs. There's a banker and a fascist deep in all of our bones, and it comes as no surprise because that's all that we've known. But a week ago, I saw a garden in a vacant lot. I saw an empty building become a living, breathing squat. I saw partiers take over city rush hour roads. I saw a little bit of beach underneath the paving stone. If we can manifest these situations in the streets and subvert our daily lives that we're walking through, asleep, maybe there's hope for us too. Beyond the products on sale, beyond the myths of human nature, and 100,000 jails. Imagine tearing down the borders our society defines. Imagine what we could do given a little work and time. And we'll build castles in the sky with the ruins of hell on earth, and find the rage to live inside, so full it's about to burst. Sadly, we'll shout our songs through the wreckage tonight and smuggle our stories out through the gauntlets that bring them back to life as bombs and beating hearts.
Really bad.
Not that good.
People in Oregon like to blame their drug habits and other personal issues on their astrological sign. And I walk the trails without a care, let the sun bleach out my hair, till a gypsy with wise eyes and rivers on her face. She said, girl, you better fly your way back home before you forget how to mend those little angel wings. I packed my suitcase full of jasper and knickknacks and fairy tales.
there's this all chick band. I think I just kind of like a mediocre chick that's why I'm chick band.
I really like what was that girl's name? The girl who sang
Yeah.
not Janis Joplin, no.
She like would make you cry. She's so good. Like you just
She could be
She's feeling tipsy today.
Oh, with the fries, you just said that. Would you like the raspberry mint iced tea today? We still have ketchup or we are all out.
Alright, where'd you go? Okay, Ebola's out here, the tropical fetal virus. Ebola's out here, the tropical fetal virus. Ebola's out here, the tropical fetal virus. Taking 80% of its host in 10 days at the most. You'll be bleeding from every pore. There's no telling how many more hostless viruses exist. When there used to be rainforests, when there used to be rainforests, when there used to be rainforests. Where do you suppose all the animals go when they chop down the rainforest? Where do you suppose all the viruses go when they chop down the rainforest? Where do you suppose all the water will flow when they chop down the rainforest? When they chop down the rainforest, when they chop down the rainforest. Ebola's out here, the tropical fetal virus. Ebola's out here, the tropical fetal virus. Ebola's out here, the tropical fetal virus. Taking 80% of its host in 10 days at the most. You'll be bleeding from every pore. There's no telling how many more hostless viruses exist. Where there used to be rainforests, where there used to be rainforests, where there used to be rainforests. The Army has this one in Virginia, knowing someday it'll get in you. If you don't believe me, take a course in immunology.
Yeah. Alright, I got 20 minutes of tape left, so come on, let's get some songs going.
Sing it and let's sing it right.
All right.
Alright, hold on, everybody.
Your hats.
Hold on to your hat.
And
Is that too low?
That's fine.
Okay.
Or how?
Okay. Sto mi è milo e drago, vostruga gradimamo dukyanda imam. Lele varai mome kalino, vostruga gradimamo dukyanda imam. Kogano vodad mi odad, sotia stoni mamo stoni shareni. Lele varai mome kalino, sotia stoni mamo stoni shareni. Na ova izvor studeni, tam das izruški mamo žruški soberad. Lele varaj mome kalino, tam das izruški mamo žruški soberad.
Cool.
That was
awesome. Do you know each other's parts?
yeah. Oh.